Right now is the time you should be buying sealed product. Hi everyone and welcome back. MTG Moxman here. If you're new to the channel and you've just found me in this nacho cheese universe of YouTube, thanks a lot for hanging out with me today. I hope you enjoyed the content, and of course, remember to hit that subscribe button, join the channel. It is free. Turn on your notification bell because I upload new content each and every day. Can't wait to see your comments in the comments section. Now let's get down to business. Now is a good time to be buying sealed product. There have been shortfalls in orders. This last couple of years has left some real opportunities available for those willing to take the risks to get ahead. I'm looking at some of the pricing going on, some of the availability at some of the vendors out there, and I can't help but think to myself, this is a good time to pick up some of the products that I am interested in. And I've made a lot of money on sealed product over the years, and I'm holding a lot of it now because I'm just not ready to get rid of it. I'm willing to wait even longer than I used to as my patience grows for the long game. And I know there's a lot of players out there who have trouble holding on to sealed product. They always crack it. And yeah, I'm sure this video is not for you then, other than the interest you may have in what I'm talking about, even if you're not going to do it yourself. But there is some real opportunity. I'm going to show you some prices, share a little information with you, and we'll see if you guys come up to that same conclusion I got. And if you didn't, well, too bad, because this is the conclusion I came to. So let's start off here. Back in November of 2020, we were graced with the presence of Commander Legends. Amazing. First time it had come out, amazing product. Jeweled Lotus we thought would tank, it didn't. Other amazing Commander cards to add to anyone's deck. It was truly a well put together product. And when it came out, it was $399 Canadian. That's $275 in the US roughly. But look at it as of April 4th of 2022. I put 2020, that's a typo. I meant to say 2022. It is now $679.99 Canadian. $630 in the US. This product is becoming rare and hard to find, and I wish I had bought more, even though I doubted it because it was such an expensive product. But there are a few sales that are already in the $800-900 range. What happens next year? The year after? This is an OG original product. What's going to happen? So I asked myself, should I be buying 3 boxes of something else or just one more box of this? And that's what I'm getting down to. Easier storage, a well sought after product, a chance for a full art jeweled extended Lotus that go for like $1,000. I know. Crazy stuff to think about. But it's already out of print, right? This product is done. It was done as soon as it came out because they only have one print run of collector boxes. Fascinating to see what this will become later. So if I have the cash, I am buying more of this product. Now, when we take a look at Modern Horizons 2, and let's face it, it was a beautifully engineered product. And anyone who tells me differently, I'm going to make you go watch Spaceballs because that movie's awesome. And it was $449 Canadian, $260 in the US as of June 2021 when it was released. But look at it today, $599.99 Canadian for a box of it. And you go ahead and you say, wow. And there's sales that show that this thing is still selling well, even at that price. $410 in the US, and that's as of April 4th, as all these are, 2022. And you look at the cards that they put inside that set. Look at the ones inside Commander. The first one-offs of these sets. And you're like, wow. OG original. And they gave us so much cool stuff inside Modern Horizons 2 and put it together well. That although I still don't like the price, I can appreciate the value I get from that product and the nostalgic value, which will build this collectability in the years to come. Those who have the funds to hold on to these for 10 years, 15 years, 5 years, they are going to do quite well because there's just not enough out there. And during this whole time period when all this craziness was going on, I believe the print runs were probably a lot shorter than what people realize when all the disruptions in the supply chain came. So Wizards can't go back to the print now. It's done. Whatever's out there is out there. And it looks like it's going to be a good time for a lot of people who have the guts to get into this. Now our next one here is Zendikar Rising and Core 2021 collector boxes. Zendikar Rising, when it came out, was $279.99 Canadian. It's about $195 US back in September of 2020. As of today, it is $329.99, and it's dipped from the $279. I remember it being like $239 for a while. I grabbed 2 boxes back then. I should have grabbed more. And you look at that and say it's $329.99. Now, 2 years later, it's already gone up $50. That is considerable for the time frame in which we're talking about. And this thing had the cool little box toppers. You can get more fetch lands inside and all the extra specialty lands. It was a good product. It was a lot of fun. They're banning cards like Omnath on us and being mean, but it was a lot of fun. And Pathways came in this set. And you look at that and you go $280 US. And this is as of April 4th, 2022. When you look at Core 2021, an amazing product. We had Teferi Master of Time, unique to that one set. We had Ugin reprinted. We had so many great cards come back in Core 2021. And it has the lowest print run of collector boxes that have ever been produced. This thing was $279. It's selling for $329. Identical pricing as of April 4th. How much is actually out there now? People were cracking this stuff like mad. Stores have some of it, sure. But as a product that I'd like to get my hands on a few extra boxes for the future, these are some things I'm going to be focusing on for the people on my channel. I look at that, $329, and I say, do I want to get 2 set boosters or 1 collector box of concentrated fun? I gotta be honest, I'm starting to lean towards some of these collector boxes at these prices because some of this jump in price and some of the sales listings just make me think that there is still an appetite for these cards from what I'm seeing and the people I'm talking to and the sales figures I'm being shown. I'm willing to take a risk and knuckle down on some of these. I'll be looking for some deals and I will be grabbing them from certain products I think are really going to hit home. And if anyone on my Patreon, anyone wants to know more specifics, you can email me. You can hit me up in the Discord. It's cool. But there are products out there I'm going to be going for probably before Christmas of 2023. This is interesting times, and there's a lot of products out there. Now, our next one here, the next one, and that is going to be Ikoria. Look at the pricing there again. The $279.95, the $195 as of April of 2020. This is our Triumphs. Some of the Triumphs are $40 to $60 for the full art fancy foils. This thing's only $339 Canadian right now. $215 in the US. Look at Kaldheim. Kaldheim had the harder to get pathways. We got boring clicks. We got some cool god cards. And I actually liked this set. I liked how it was put together. It just didn't have the right vibe, I think, from people at the time. But at $279 Canadian when it came out. $180 in the US. That's February 2021 for Kaldheim. Right now, locally, it's selling for $259 Canadian or $230 in the US are the lowest prices I could find right now. As of April 4th of 2022. Give or take a few bucks, guys. That is a phenomenal price for a product like that. And I'm looking at that saying, what's in there that's of value? What cards could have value later? Where is this kind of product possibly going to go? The risk is worth it. I'm still going to have a great product I can always enjoy. I can hold on to. Great for the background. I can always break it up and give it away as prizes on some of my live streams or sell them cheap to patrons as prizes. There's lots of things you can do with stuff like this, but I can also enjoy it and hold on to it and possibly flip it and make money later on to buy into reserve list. These sealed products are showing tremendous promise right now. Even the ones like Midnight Hunt and Crimson Vow, both those products are a little bit cheaper right now, $229 for a collector box. It's a little early for those because they didn't quite have the same grab, but that doesn't mean it won't later. Even Theros Beyond Death, I bought mine for $199. They're going for $279. So they haven't quite jumped to these levels, but there was a box of those you got 14, 15 mythics in. Remember that. So the next one here. Interesting, man. Okay, Commander Legends, the OG original set. $139.99 at release. It's going for $149.99 now in Canada. That's only $10 difference, okay? When you look at the Core 2021, $134.99. And if you haven't seen my God box opening of the Core 2021 draft box, you got to go look at that thing. That video is epic. Basically drew every card you could possibly get in any version you could get. And you look at it now and it's $149.99. Okay. Commander. I am buying more of that in the next couple of weeks. That is a for sure. Because it's out of print now. It's an OG original set that had good vibes. I enjoyed opening it. Everyone I knew enjoyed opening it. You really got mad if you didn't get like a Jeweled Lotus. I get that, but there was lots of good cards in that set for a real blast of a time. We got the Piper. Come on. What else could we possibly need? We got a Piper in there. But you look at that value and say, how can that box not go to 300? How can it not go to 500? If you're not seeing what I see, you're not looking far enough. It is there. The value is there. Now, I understand everyone can hold on to these boxes. This conversation may not be for you. But I look at things and I say, if you can't get it, maybe I can get it and hold on to it for you, right? Now, let's go to this last one here. When you look at Ikoria boxes when they came out, $134.99 Canadian, $95 in the US. That was April of 2020. We're 2 years ago. Out of print. It's going for $149.99. I remember getting like 3 or 4 Triomes in a box, guys. There was good deals. $119 in the US right now. And of course, OG original Modern Horizons, $249 when this thing came out. I remember, and it actually dipped a little bit at one point to $219, I think. I should have bought it then. I kicked myself for that. Now, I have a few boxes, sure, but you'd like to get more because you want to do more things with it over a longer period of time. $180 in the US back then. Nowadays in Canada, this thing is $339.99 Canadian or $305 in the US, okay? So yeah, it's shot up almost $100 in this 3-year span that it's in right now. In this time period we're working with, that's how much it is slowly starting to jump up. I remember being a 305, 309, 319. You see what I mean? It's inching its way. Every few boxes they sell, it just inches its way up. And I still remember opening some boxes and getting a couple, like more than one, of Force of Negation. Renin 6, you could get some amazing stuff. Force of Vigor. There's great cards inside these sets. There's a good feel and a good vibe. Sarah the Benevolent, right? You guys know how I feel about Sarah. It's awesome. So I look at that and I see value. I see the ability to grab basically free cash if I can hold on long enough. I can just cash that in later to other players, other stores, sell it and break it down to smaller parts, or just have fun with it. It doesn't matter to me because I know the value is there and I'm willing to take that risk. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video today. Put your questions and comments inside the comments section. Happy to answer back. Have a fabulous day, everyone. Sealed product, the time to buy is now. I mean, there's just so many products that were underprinted apparently. And it's coming more to me now that I can see it, that I've just got to jump on stuff. Have a great one, guys. Hey guys, a big shout goes out to each and every one of the fantastic, amazing, special people on my Patreon who make this possible each and every day. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for that continued support, everyone. You know, it's a funny way of looking at things. 1 pack of the dark, 8 cards in here, or a box of Commander Legends and enough money for a couple of retro Yavimaya Cradle of Growth foils. 1 8-pack of cards, or a booster box sealed, as well as 2 amazing cards. That's how scary the world's becoming. But you made it to the end of the video. Congratulations. You listen to me ramble on about old vintage Magic Paths. Don't worry, I would never trade that for those. The dark is awesome. I'm holding them. I'm buying more, actually. I'm adding to my position in the dark slowly because you guys are worthy. We just are on this channel. It's the way it's going to be. So I hope you're all having a fantastic day wherever you are in the world of Magic because we deserve it. All right? You guys have an awesome day out there. No, nothing's going in the 10K box today. No, it's not worthy enough today. Nope. Not going to happen.